past couple of seasons have been nothing but pain. It's been pretty nasty around here since the 2021 playoff run, but let me tell you something. The mood right now in Montreal is beginning to change. Even my mood is changing. Why? Because this has easily been the most exciting offseason since the Canadiens started their rebuild. So let's go back and take a look to see what Kent Hughes has been up to this summer. Here we go. June 28th. 2024 was a pretty big night, wasn't it? It was draft night. And after a long bottom-feeding season, once again, Kent Hughes and the Canadiens had a beautiful 5th overall pick. Now, what are we going to do here? Are we going to let poor Carey Price go back up and let the cat get the rest of his tongue? No. Instead, we're going to get Celine Dion to sing it. And it was magical. It was one of the greatest live performances of her career. When she said Ivan Demidov's name into that microphone, I'm telling you, it was like Jack and Rose on the Titanic, My Heart Will Go On all over again. It was an instant classic. Now, Ivan Demidov, of course, he's got the tools. He's got the potential to be a star in the NHL. And the Canadiens, they haven't had a player like this in the system in a very long time. So, of course, we're already hyped at this point. We got the kid we were looking for. Hughes also selected Michael Hage in the first round, a kid who grew up a Habs fan. He's a talented forward as well. Look, the entire draft was excellent. Montreal crushed it. I was already happy. I was already excited. But believe it or not, there was still a lot of work to be done, like contract signings. Moving on now, away from the draft and into July 1st, 2024. The Canadiens would announce Juraj Slafkovsky, their first overall pick back in 2022, was locked up to a brand new long-term contract. This deal averages out to about $7.6 million per season, which means he's making slightly less than Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield, and I was okay with this one. I'm just happy the big fella is going to be around for a long time. On July 30th, the Canadiens signed the tough guy, the sheriff, Arbor Jackeye, who can make you eat your own ass when you're not even hungry. And on that same day, they also signed Justin Barron. Two of these lads signed 2-year deals, and just one day later, on the 31st, we get another big one. Caden Gooley signs a 6-year contract extension, and it all fell into place. It seemed like Kent Hughes was done. It was all a success. Time to kick the feet up, grab a case of the good stuff, and relax. Everybody at this point was just waiting for training camp to begin until, boom, August 19th, 2024, Kent Hughes goes out and blows everybody's minds. He acquires Patrik Laine along with a 2nd-round pick from the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for Jordan Harris. It's sick. In fact, I still can't believe it. This trade feels like the cherry on top to a perfect offseason. There's no risk to it. Absolutely none. If he joins the Habs and doesn't do shit, well, guess what? His contract's up in a couple of seasons. See ya later, pal. However, I'm 100% confident that's not how it's going to happen, because Patrik Laine is going to be a really good story in Montreal. I can feel it. He's got one of the best shots in the league, in my opinion, and most importantly, he's hungry right now. Probably hungrier than the man's ever been. Again, I've got a really good feeling about it, and this upcoming season just has a whole new vibe, doesn't it? Now, I'm not going to be too crazy and be a guy who says the Habs, they're going to make the playoffs this season, but what I am going to say is that these guys, they're going to be a way better team than what we've seen in the past. If Kirby Dach and Patrik Laine alone can stay healthy and, they hit their mark, the sky is the limit. It's going to be crazy. You can't underestimate these Habs anymore. But you can go ahead and let me know how you feel about this offseason down in the comment section. Let me know if you feel like they're going to be better. I want to hear all about it. Don't forget to bite the nail off of that like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.